Bristol Temple meets to London Paddington. That's showing at 10 and 11 in the morning and 26 minutes. All right, let's give that a look. Okay, this is 1 Alpha 10 Bristol Temple meets to London Paddington. Supposed to be 10:11 in the morning. This is with the HST GWG Class 43, but it has GWR on the side, so basically the same thing. And here you go. Much brighter, much brighter. Okay. Full service on the brakes. Not as prevalent here on the Xbox, but it's still got that purple hue to it. Try a different angle. Sun is shining. Oh, okay, from there. Okay. And let me see at the back here. Yeah, you could see that. That's purple. That you can see. I'm not even throttling it. And it shouldn't be spewing exhaust that far up into the air. Anyway, diesel locomotives should not be spewing exhaust up into the air. That looks like, I mean, if you had to measure it, that's like 20 feet into the air straight up. No, it doesn't work that way. Not on a train, not on a truck, not on a car that has the exhaust pointing upwards. But anyway, that's besides the point. You could see it has that purple hue to it. Let's try throttling. Wow, is that purple? That is unmistakable purple. Okay, it's not a fuchsia purple. It's not a purple that's, neon in color. It does have that like halo of a yellowish tinge to it. Prior to the release of the MML EMT DLC, the exhaust on this train and the Class 166 were, for the most part, yellowish gray color, which also is incorrect for the color of exhaust. How do I know? I've been a mechanic for quite a few years, dating myself back into the 80s. And I've done mechanic work on a lot of different motors, from small to vehicles that you drive. And I may not be all that hip on trains and what trains should look like when they're running and idling, but I've watched enough videos, I've done my research, and if anything, once it's started and once it's running, all you really should see is a little wisp of smoke, exhaust smoke, and basically you should see the heat more than anything else. And that goes for diesel locomotives, diesel trucks, anything that's pushing the exhaust up into the air rather towards the ground. A diesel engine is a diesel engine, be it a train, boat, car, truck. Diesel engines all work the same way, for the most part. They may be set up differently for different applications, but diesel engines are diesel engines. And I'm getting off the topic here. The topic is whatever update was pushed prior to the release of the MML EMT trains, which I got to give Skyhook a lot of credit for. They've been very active on the Dovetail Games forums. I guess her name is Jane. She's the person to keep in contact with the people who are purchasing and using the product. And from what she has shown so far, I don't know what that was, but okay. Again, this is again. Okay, this is definitely an issue that needs to be corrected outside of the exhaust. Every Class 43 train number is all zeros, whether it be timetable or not. Okay, so let me get back outside. And get the brakes off. See, it's weird how the front this driving unit is pushing out what exhaust that's different in a way. But anyway, and this high up into the air, there's that purple. Okay. So that's the GWR Class 43. And, once you're running and, moving at a decent speed, you really don't see the exhaust, which you should not. I lived literally 3.5 blocks from a railroad and less than a mile from a train station. So we have trains coming through here. Majority of them are commuter diesel. And I've watched them, and they do not spew smoke and soot and exhaust like is depicted in this game. They just don't. And they shouldn't. And if they are, there's a problem with the motor. Be it too old, it hasn't been properly cared for, maintained. So that's that. Okay, now on to the Class 66. 166. Class 166. Yeah, you could see this purple. It almost looked white. It almost looked white. But they have pushed it. No. That actually has a yellowish tinge once it hits the sky much higher up, which is very different from the PC version. It's not as purple on the PC version as it on the Xbox version of the game. But again, it is purple. Let me try this one more time here. That's purple blue underneath this overpass. That's a dark, it's a darker, but still got purple in it. And Xbox, PlayStation, you cannot add mods, you cannot alter the INI settings. That is an undeniable purple. And with that, I bring this video to a close. If you've watched this far, hopefully we've been able to make it short enough that it's. I know the other video I made will be linked up in the corner where you see the little yellow dot, and I know that's a bit long, but that also involves 4 different trains. We tried to make it as short as possible because I know this is all about Puff the Magic Dragon type smoke. Okay, and I'm not picking on anybody or any one individual or developer or anything like that. I'm just pointing out what I found, and hopefully it's an assistance to the devs to see what it is that I'm finding. And you know what? I triple dog dare anyone out there that watching this video, fire up the game, pick a timetable. This is a scenario down the line in the 22-minute long video where I have the 4 trains in a thumbnail. Now, in this video, I chose to go to the timetable to use the Class 43 train because I wanted a more daytime looking scene that you cannot, again, alter on a console. For those that don't have an Xbox, I don't know if it's the same on PlayStation, but anything with a yellow circle check mark, you own. So these are all the DLCs, the add-on, these are the locomotives that I do not own, and not looking to buy them, in all honesty, plain and simple. I already have all of them on my PC, and I prefer PC now that I have a decent PC to play games on. But those are all the ones that I do not own. You're welcome to pause this video. But those are all the DLCs that I do not own and do not plan on buying on the console. You found any of this useful, helpful, informative, or otherwise, leave your comments down below. I do look for them, and I would appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up like button. You know, the thumbs up button. It helps. It lets me know I'm doing something right. And if not, well, we know what to do. And with that, y'all come back now, you hear? Bye-bye for now. Servus és gyere vissza.